In this lesson, we're going to take a look at how to save files to a USB drive. Now, USB drives are referred to also as flash drives, and they have all sorts of different types of USB drives. Some can be a little bit more interesting, such as this one, or they can be a little bit more basic, such as these that you see up at the top. These are actually quite nice here. I've got one of these that I'm using at the moment, and you can see the tip, the actual media here is protected. It just kind of slips right into the drive itself, so it doesn't become damaged or anything like this, such as something like this, to where it just sticks out automatically. So it's nice to have some sort of cover for that type of that computer part that keeps it from being damaged. It's also nice to have some sort of attachment onto the end of it that you can place it on maybe a lanyard or keychain or something that you have. Therefore, you prevents you from losing it a little bit more easier than something like this, because they're very easy to use. Since they're so small, they are convenient, but they're quite easy to lose. A main benefit of using something like this: more space, which is great. A lot of these have 2 gigs, 5 gigs. They're relatively inexpensive now. You can get some that hold quite a bit of space, but a little bit more expensive. But you can get 100 gigs, 512 megabytes for a very, very inexpensive price these days. And they work just the same as our discs did before. Is you simply have some ports at the front of your computer, some USB ports that you would stick the tip of that into, and once you have that inserted into your computer, you're going to have a number of different options. You might have different dialog boxes that come up. I'm going to go ahead and cancel all of this items here. And really the easiest way to save files to a media is via your Windows Explorer here. So I'm going to go back to my previous document that I had, C drive here, and I had a computer classes, and I want to actually save this particular folder instead of the file itself. So down here I have my 8 gigabyte flash drive, and I can actually expand it and see what is on that particular flash drive. Once I'm ready to save it, I'm going to go back to my file and go to computer classes and just click and drag that directly on to my 8 gigabyte flash drive. Release, and it just takes a second, and now my folder pops up there along with the others, and I'm ready to eject this. So I simply just right click on it and go down to eject, and wait a second, and it will be safe to remove that device. Close out of that, and I can eject that USB stick. It's as easy as that. Very simple, very easy to save, lots of file spaces. Currently, and this is 2012, that these USB drives are really among the best ways to save and transport files back and forth.